The more veggie lover you are, the better you look. The Phoenix line Zhao Liying lets the crowd know being a housekeeper's face and get back into the game. The past goose processing plant open great old language dramatization, ridiculously open, the outcomes eventually fluctuate in quality. Up until this point, there is only one manghulu that has both verbal exchange and achievement. After the disclosure, the stage is significantly more thorough with regards to opening dream-themed ensemble dramatizations in the new year. Right now, there are just two. One is affirmed film and TV from here onward, indefinitely quite a while, the net bits of Hearsay Yang Zi featuring and commonly, lastly settled the featuring job of Cheng Xiangxi. One is Strolling with Phoenix, which was reputed to be joined by Zhao Liying soon after documenting, lastly began creation without occurrence. What these two dramatizations share practically speaking, aside from the solid creation group, is that the female lead was welcomed well. As such, in the event that there was no female lead, maybe the show could never have had the option to begin. All things considered, the interest in a S-list show isn't something that can measure up to common tasks. Since everybody comprehends that the greatest traffic for the two shows are the two female entertainers. That is the reason the two fans and netizens trust that the team will deal with the lovely sister. Since both are doing outfit shows, the makeup creation should be on the money. Subsequently, the two dramatizations have experienced various degrees of analysis when their roadshows emerged. The ensemble ways of the longest excursion were ridiculed for being excessively homogeneous and deadened, while the makeup of Strolling with Phoenix. Then again, the ensembles of the female lead, Xi Li, were a darkened polarization of the two. Once in a while dim and showy, with shrouds and shoulders, weighty weaving, gold and silver hair trimmings, out of nowhere the individual is claiming to be old. At different times, it was plain with the eventual result of being excessively plain, frequently given a bunch of plain shaded garments. A couple of additional strands of hair are pulled back and the entertainer is permitted to go to the set to shoot the scene. Indeed, even fans can't resist the urge to let out, is Zhao Liying is gently sure she's the Lord? Why this cosmetics is turning out to be increasingly plain. The plainer it is, the better it tastes. Zhao Liying's basic and rich Wei-jin style is likely Yu Shishi's makeup idea. To be sure, as per the setting and the content, the Lord ought to be gold and silver in the body. However, obviously from the road shows, the team needed to accomplish a difference. While the dim variety plot is empowered in the enchanted world, on Earth they are zeroing in on a rural style. From the materials and spoilers that have been delivered up to this point, obviously the general style on Earth is plain. The midsection length skirt and wide sleeves are components of the well-known picture of hanbok. With such a plan, the variety plan ought not be excessively extravagant, with strong and comparative tones being awesome. In that purple outfit, the white, purple and blue variety plot is perfect. It doesn't feel burial service style sort of exhausting, and yet gives a more splendid look. Since he is the undefeated Lord of War, Xi Li's persona is running it over the top. Then with regards to hairdos, a half wrap is the most reasonable. Envision an overall who does battle with his hair in an intricate bun, rather he could feel sudden, correct? The cast's hidden makeup form not in the least didn't conceal Zhao Liying's excellence, yet in addition figured out how to make her brilliant facial highlights saw first. Her Wei-jin style emerged from the circle while individuals took note. Liu Shishi's outfits in a single Psyche Guanshin share a similar assembling idea, both being the plainer the better. Since for the two of them, who have been renowned for a long time, they don't require too extravagant styling, the plainer the more classy. The way into a house cleaner's face inversion is really disposition. Yu Zhang wonders about Zhao Liying's face. Zhao Liying has been in the business for a really long time, and her prevailing appearance has been developed. At the point when Zhao Liying was just 20 years of age, her appearance had profoundly stunned Yu Zhang. Around then, she went to make an appearance as a servant and Yu Zhang saw it. He was promptly shocked and said, "Where did you get such a lovely servant?" From Yu Zhang's response, obviously Zhao Liying, who was disparaged for her servant's face in those days, really had a face that was not low in media outlets. Furthermore, the motivation behind why she had the option to change from being a little sweetie to now having the option to star as the Dark Lotus Bloom Suhangsha. Zhao Liying's inversion of the servant's face is absolutely founded on her own insight. At the point when she was not yet able enough to assume the job of a major female lead, she would constantly be welcomed to assume the part of a senseless white sweet. Her sweet grin on screen caused individuals to fail to remember the strength of her profession. Subsequent to having the intensity and stream to top the achievement, Zhao Liying then went to the occasion. Regardless of whether she covers one eye because of a physical issue, she can conceal the quiet emanation she conveys, so now that she is playing an old mannequin again in her 30s, she can bear upping to the rich method of attire. In view of itself, her feeling of climate makes her job. 02. It is supposed that Cheng and Zhang Ruonan featured in Legends, yet the maker said that the courageous woman is uncertain. Who do you maintain that the courageous woman should be? In the beyond 2 days, Ziazi swiped Weibo and found news that Cheng and Zhang Ruonan will star in the combative techniques show Legends. Since Cheng Yi's prevalence has been ascending in the beyond 2 years, particularly after the transmission of Agarwood as a scrap and primary concern this year, his ubiquity from one side of the country to the other and, surprisingly, abroad has been extraordinarily gotten to the next level. To such an extent that there have been numerous web-based reports about him as of late, for example, My Sovereign with Yang Mi and 199 Love with Yang Z, and so on. I don't realize which is valid and which is bogus. In any case, taking a gander at the web-based gossip of Legends, it is by all accounts very genuine. At the point when the insight about Cheng Yi and Zhang Ruonan featuring emerged, a few bloggers emerged to disprove the talk, saying that the maker had denied the male and female heroes investigated the web, and said that the male and female heroes not entirely settled. However, at that point Lu Jun, the maker, answered to the blogger, saying that what he kept was just the determination from getting the champion, and that the courageous woman was all the while being chosen and had not been concluded. So is he trying to say that it has been resolved that Cheng Yi is the male hero of this show? Be that as it may, until there is no authority declaration, the sky is the limit. In the event that Cheng Yi plays, support his decision, all things considered, his outfit shows are the most profound. Xiuzhi has hardly any familiarity with Zhang Ruonan, the courageous woman of the web tales, and feels that the majority of her exhibitions are current metropolitan shows. In outfit dramatizations, I have just known about her exhibition in Expert, if it's not too much trouble, regard yourself, yet seeing her dress in the play is very unusual. In the event that the courageous woman is Zhang Ruonan, who might you most expect to help out Cheng Yi in this new show? I truly want to believe that you can leave a message in the remark region and express your perspectives and feelings. Assuming something is off about what I said, kindly write me. 03. The sensation of the function with Fengxing is full, Zhao Liying is in the pit, and the netizen Jin Niangzi makes me accurate. Shen Li, played by Zhao Liying, was genuinely harmed in a mishap and was safeguarded by a man dressed in white and blue garments. The man calls himself Xing Guyan, played by Lin Jingxin, a poor and white, easygoing ordinary person. In getting along constantly, Shen Li was covertly preparing for Xing Guyan from the outside until she fell head over heels. Simultaneously, Xing Guyan's character turned out to be progressively obscured. The quest for fighters was genuine, and the two had to isolate. At the point when they met once more, it was at that point a combat zone large number of miles away. As of now, the situation with the two is totally not the same as when they initially met. The television series Going with the Phoenix featuring Zhao Liying, Lin Jingxin, Xin Yunlei, Hiyu, Ramu Yoko, Zheng Li, and so forth formally declared the fruition of their finale. The example is so moving and mindful. Particularly Zhao Liying Shen Li, who has been strolling with Fengxing unendingly right now, Shen Li surrendered, wearing a wonderful red dress, yet the basic clothing showed the free and simple and relaxed nature of the ruler well indeed. With the Phoenix settled the unique, there are not too many extravagant things, it is brimming with dry merchandise, excessively stunning, it will feel gaudy, and it will look excessively phony, so it is awesome. It is expressed that notwithstanding the fairyland, a large number of Zin with the Phoenix are nearby outlining or on location finishing, brimming with surface, and this typical channel, I truly can hardly pause, and I need to watch it now. What is more worth focusing on is the battle scene in the play. Shen Li, played by Ying Bao, a lance hit the dance floor with streaming mists and streaming water, the force having its place with the tyrannical master of the enchanted way taken off quickly, and the circle in the air was significantly more attractive. She will enter the pit, yet Zhao Liying will get through difficulties and invest energy to shape her acting abilities and strength. Eventually, she didn't satisfy her hand-to-hand fighting preparation 2 months ahead of time. I truly fell head over heels for the job she played with such heart. There is a scene in the film where Shen Li and Jin Niangzi have drawing eyes. Netizen, I'm sharp. For what reason does Zhao Liying generally play this sort of lady loaded with Su feeling? You are a lady, how might you coordinate Su feeling so impeccably? To get found out in it, you don't have the foggiest idea how to slap that sets of CPs. Seeing the association between Zhao Liying and Lin Jingxin, netizens murmured significantly more. They returned, and Zinger and Yuwenai returned another way, which can be viewed as an elective method for compensating for the lament of not having Shuki L count too. From pre-summer to late fall, it required 144 days of extraordinary intensity and flourished in the group. Despite the fact that Xing with the Phoenix is likewise a fantasy, it's anything but a common green screen pixie. The show's genuine scene is wonderful, and the mists are covered in fog. This is a legitimate fairyland. The outlining is lovely, the entertainers' looks and acting abilities are on the web, the play is superb, and the story is alluring. When the show was done, the expectation was full. Anticipating seeing Shanli and Xingzi soon. Did you like the last episode of Xing with the Phoenix? Welcome to leave a remark.